My Heart's Garbage by June Elva, read by Victoria K. Statement. Hello, kind ones. These are just words, nonsense, driven into keyboards. Something about a mirror image healing and where that leads. Nonsense, poems, healing, growth, trigger warnings, death, loss, grief, substance, stories, trauma, and despair, disdain for the way things happen, ever grasping for a hazy future. Here in my heart, yours, and knowing ours, we may curate the capacity to overcome, emerging from shared immersion in this falsity at the sprawling delta of our searching for humanity. Chapter 1, to paraphrase another author, the way you can say is not the real way. The name you can name is not the real name. That without name begets that which came. The named is the mother of all. Thus, without desire, you hear the secret call. Always with desire, you see only the outside. These two, differently named, their roots reside beside each other, deep down inside. Mysteries, deep, again deep mysteries. And all too many subtle ones too, if you know where to look. Glass heart seat. Oh, there's something in me wild, a piece of me that was hurt as a child, reliable. This piece has not left me, fearful. She cries tears hot and heavy, regretful. She bares her teeth readily, searching for understanding, unlacking. This piece provides a backing to the frame, unkempt, vile, and obsessive, teething, oh, dizzy, lost, in search of truth. My best advice to you is cross two fingers should you cross your path. Carry a small mineral close to your chest, and remember to forget everything she said. Time's point. When I'm older, I'll ask the lady to generate the sound of my peers thinking faster than our synapses. If it won't work, there will be no going to or from the past, only witnessing again its dreamlike fold becoming my soul. What soul? This soul? Where? Again its dreams unfurl, its stony absence growing substance dethroned once again when we became unknown to its primitive disencapsulation. Difference again becoming less, one and the same unless recalibrated once more again, extrapolated further till we reach the unfamiliar, unseen, unknown end, and so a spaceless soul that slumbers and encapsulates all time remembers nothing it forgets, non-stop dreaming until every whisper is replaced, burning ever bright, alit, a flame we march on memory, and now we light upon the reference frame of all these days, unwritten, feeling different pain. My life is a diversion, sidestep visions of whose senses I contain. For a moment, we feel tame. There's no time nor space. For a moment, we are saved by the sphere of erasure. Never saw it that way. In, out, down the drain. Come away with me, okay? No, stay there, here, careful. Don't lose touch. I know it's all a bit much on the count of 3. 1 too many, 3, breathe. Bad dreams, hey. Bad dreams here. Woke up when, in them, I confess to crimes I don't remember I commit. -M, end quote. She was boxed up, ready to move on. Another man was locked up, in a bind, and I guess I had a duty to fulfill. So now, feeling criminal, I apologize for teasing you the carefree, callous way I do. You are beautiful, handsome, dear, kind, stable, sweet. I'm sorry I tease like that. I'm a terrible flirt. Broken heart in the street, broken glass, rainbow confetti, congratulations, you won. A little corporatized residue. You're a winner, lies, it's you. What's in a name? I am in a lot of pain. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I disrespected you out of the blue like that. You deserve better. As for the poems, discordance, and familiar notes, church bells, jingles, low past pain, my deepest scars are not from surgery. Though I had the poison excised voluntarily, I still bleed red, and I know what you heard. Those hollow, hateful words I heard I unheard. I'll learn it all again, and you, wouldn't you do that too? The pain I'm in, gut pain, all pain. No doctor has ever been able to explain. I call it old wounds from my childhood, unaddressed by any mother, and the men, they only use me further, for their own pleasure. Why? I'll never understand. Poisoned. Guess they've been, unambiguously everyone saw a no-go, got a false start, ran the race alone, I'm disabled, healthy, and disqualified. They've been praised for being depraved, overpowering, producing harm systemically in the clinics, hospitals, families, homes, no patriots, indeed. I don't want to beg and plead. Disgust. I feel such shame. Go on ahead. Put me away. Poisoned. Rotten. Maybe I do. Don't deserve. Everything to lose. Nothing to gain. There's no reprieve. Could anyone otherwise conceive of such a travesty? Confusion. That which follows may never become the variable truth. He still comes to family dinner. Also I don't go. No. And his dad. Twisted. Old. Comes too. He hurt our mom. Guess he's more welcome than I am, and she'd be dead if not for Brother B. My sister, her pain too. He'd always see us, and he saved us. Into glee, trashy. Bless his kind love. We escaped that summer into online games. Picked our own names. Heaven closed backwards. Meeting days, and learned ways of mushroom scents. Billiards, our own filth, in the absence of rain. Well, here it is, all packaged up. A great success. Hot dogs, ketchup, relish, mayonnaise. It's the white middle upper low class sophisticated trailer trash American colonizer way. Why? Whys? Why do I suffer so? I thought, I have a body, crooked brain and my. So they used it for their own pain and pleasure. Why? Wise woman. Why tasteless? Guess I had a body. So I suffer. If I didn't feel a thing, I would have never gained. Why? They know my pain. They wrote the book down to my DNA. I said I'm not an angel. I'm a chaos demon, saint, and I've been bred with violence like a bed bug, impaled, out of reach and left to fester. When I confessed to her, she said that's normal. Little wing, we all bleed. What was my prize? Deprived, and later blamed by men who couldn't use me anymore for being gay. Fuck that. Just gotta say, loved her. Secrets died with her, trampled fallen leaves of memory. They did it to her too. That life wasn't easy, and I hope she rests in peace. And I hope she lives in me to tell her story. Please. So listen up. These dreams are real. Imagined. Cooked up. Righteous. Call it just another oil spill. Forget. Give it your own spin. That's fine. Don't even mind. I know my truth. A million butterflies. 1,000 golden screens. Maybe I'll never dream again. I've been convinced that there's no need. Stream of leaves. Writing for the sake of cohesion in my head. Parts limited by rote failings and in grasping all of your grand abilities. Just get me started. At times I'm a bug, and that's untenable. There are times when I'm an adult instead. So today I practice asking questions like, if I were complete, what would I do? How many lies have I been told or been complete and whole, were broken into just this many, all spare parts that matter have been gathered and no longer scattered, clink away behind time's impatient gaze, magnified, less more so unembodied, amalgam-elided, pause. For a week I have been protecting this imagined seed behind a bell, impenetrable, mechanically rooted into stone, unmovable. Perhaps my will's a better barrier than my hands. They weather every wave of rushing water wearing our bones thin. And yes, we have them in the bubble now. Don't worry, vectorized, symbolic, and meticulously quantified, ready to be ground to dust to stamp on, swept up, wet, and balled into a pearl. My future an amalgamation of a self, protected, lit, and putrid, grimy, too, surrendered by my being, all need to be eaten by the giants. After all, texting, yeah, I really need to, otherwise it'll be harder than it needs to be. Thank you, love you, talk soon, oh girl. You, my old ghost, thin as an autumn leaf and brittle like one too. They landed on us like that. Wish they spared you, him. Not our whole bodies are defined by toxins, calcified. The pain of a body canvassly taught in languages without words. Because language forgot words, because language was the reason, the weakness, the defense, the answer. How dare they try to take away the sanctity, the cloak, the personhood. She said life's not fair. She said keep dancing like she's watching. Angel, with her starry, drying eyes. Fifth, what the hell? I'm an empty shell. There's nothing inside me, outside. I'm a me, inside. There's no me, like waking up from little sleep. Nothing left but to see a difference in ways to go, people to be. I have lost. I am not yet myself. I have injuries. Ouch. I am not yet obliterated. Literally insane. Filthy and deranged. Despondent and depraved. Taking this pain and healing it. Making a fool of my image. Dissolving into screens. No more incitement to scream. Now that we skip the scene alive. Malnourished like a thylacine. And competitive and aging. Lost in the ream of words. Labels. Lies. Dreams. Again, the car of my heart was broken down. Someone stopped. We jumped it. Made some funny noises. Wouldn't start. So I got in theirs, carless, heartless. After living in a downed cave for 8 years and doing a lot of therapy, the pain of a flying heart felt like a bullet train. And now again green grasses reach for us, the liberating pasture from damnation of spring rain, slow uplifting complication, trying to heal the pain, heal this hate. I'm insane, yes, driven loving with pain. Said I'm not healthy, seek health to heal. Become so muddy my senses buried deep. Need to forget what I felt to feel. Work to exchange. Love reigns, fear drains, kind echoing remains. To hear it, strain, fore-rearing. Tearful dear, shards litter. The depths of my heart an empty bowl. Cracked, flowers only. Fear glides through minds mesmerized by glitter. Flashing glam, parade of indulgence. Of soul sucked dry into the machinations of mortal days. Inter-outer cal's fish and extra massive cision. Under-fundus revision, base circular lesion. You dare claim tended bars of toxin can't repay the weight of loss and pain of burdening disdain. Enter, exit, bright as Venus sunset. Memories, forgotten so easily. Where do they go? Lost, lost. Fear to lose it, fear to gain. Heartless, heartless. Yearning to refrain from once more striving oh so carefully to ascertain. Cake to complete to live, I'm against many of us. Memories, forgotten so easily, be it on dead trees or on a screen. And how I try to tease out meaning. I'll be tempered, heated, squeezed, stupid as hell because who are you and more what happened? Can it yet be said? Sans dread and basic as white bread. Artificial eyes, made unreal for the unreal spectator's lies. Love and abuse cannot coexist, they said. So let's find out which habits he devise, and go out into the night, unclear, abundant, seeping, unrepentant, lost again, divided, taught just how to keep depression hovels clean. Oh, but there's absent satisfaction to come from continuing to partake of this sorrowful region of earth. That is, no one out of many, an icon. And you will reflect these icons or you do not belong. God said obey, accept, rely upon kindness, not money, and now become a happy clown. Who weaves this web of lies, and why? Reticulation may not yet suffice. We need change. Very little safety stays. I do not know or trust myself alone to heal even myself from the scatter of her teeth. Another hateful man's delusionally jealous rage, possession, stone beauty. Why? Pain into pain, passed on to me by the sun. Pain into pain, disreputable gain. Beauty stolen before it's begun. Country road, I nothing but a beat-up hubcap, spinning like a shined-up dime. Give me a little time off, babe. Let the semi-trucks and cars fly by. Let me lay here staring at the stars. Flat on my back, bed on the scrub grass. 3 whiskers deep. You know, darling, I found my new spot, home away from home. That quiet little bar on 5th and Stone. Went the first time, tell me why. Left a dozen roses, trying not to cry. Rain in my eyes, deck covering my ears. Out comes our tender, closing shift. Sat up, pat on my back. Last call, bud, we're all here for ya. Now get out the mud. You know I left my heart there in the dark, still beating softly. Lull a ghost to sleep. Nobody has been buried in the cemetery since the old keepsdog dug up what mysteries we'd best let lie forgotten. Just like everything hereditary, pass on down the damn shit straight shot potholed road. Relationship contract. Before we begin building, I give you express permission to end this, as long as I can do the same before we begin continuous recalibration. I honor your right to individuality, and hope that I my own retain. Maybe I will tell you how I might feel regularly. Maybe you might understand. Maybe our lives were woven intertwined, and that's just how it happens sometimes. Forever altered, memories embedded. We honor those who leave us changed from start to end of cycle, as we never see the end of memory unaltered, frameless, or pristine. Love poem for a ghost. You asked me what my pillars are. Calm, quiet, subtle, humble, reserved. Here, creative, heartfelt, limitless. There, recipromantic, wholesome, masochistic, cheerful, patient, empathetic and relentless, furious, accepting, forgiving, giving, receptive, receding, honest and believing, watchful, cozy, emotion feeling, sensual, laughing, failing, seeing spirit in everything. My joy does not preclude embracing pain. Peace is found in the presence of rain. Temperate love waits for its moment. You asked what kind of play dynamics I'm interested in. I want my skin touched softly. I want a reassuring smile. The movement of your eyes fills my heart with unfamiliar joy. I want to learn and grow together, softly. I want to feel each callus on your palm, your strength, your silliness that makes me feel safe. I want to know your pain. I want to feel held in your arms and out. I want us to be equals independent, circling the same star. I want to be heard, seen, respected, honored, tamed, reflected. I want to try things, see what happens, make adjustments, and repeat. I want to lay my head on your shoulder and sleep. I want my skin touched sharply. I want to feel your teeth. You asked about my limits, hard and soft. I will not be touched sexually. 'Tis me. I want safety in the jaws of a panther. I will not be infantilized. Hold me. I am learning to read the signs. When you inform me, I won't apply unwanted pressure. I seek to relieve. I will in a whisper ask to hear your every boundary and changing whim. Let's give this trust the time it deserves. I will not be degraded. Nobody will own me, retaining the autonomy to be yielding. Soft. I seek neutral. Smouldering affection. Oh, right. You asked what aftercare looks like to me. I want to tell you. Hold me when I shudder. Reciprocate my questions. Receive my gratitude. Receive my care and curiosity. Remain curious. Take your time. I am learning to feel safe, to feel the undercurrent without sinking in. I will lay my cold hands gently on your wounds. I will cast a spell of grace and safety over the dark spaces our minds share and do my best to steer things towards serenity, even if that means leaving stillness, silence, aftertouch, afterfeel, after comfort, after safety, watchful patience, always care. Absence. The colour of my skin is a symbol for the world's worst evils ever felt. The sharp shape of my face resembles the masculine race. History's perpetrators of this kind and loving Mother Earth were suffering and shameful disgrace, born with a deformity, a genetic abnormality, the second chromosome, incorrect development, no love at home, no, crudely fashioned, malformed, ticked around, hung up to dry in a dark root cellar, one incandescent light. The pull string is a garter snake. Don't worry, it will bite. They say it isn't poisonous. Oh, I was poisoned too. I was poisoned too, with white. Qu'est-ce poem? Do you think black people wallow about being black all day? All the blatant hate that comes their way? Do you think they'd be wise to believe it? Or fellow trans people? Does that seem good for them? Would you encourage them to ruminate on being hated? I think you tell them their detractors are wrong. They're loved. They can make it through, and there's plenty of love to hold on to. Try to talk to yourself like a beloved friend. On it. My darling, you're controversial in small minds, so what? You great. Egg, so what's the catch, and why? What came first, the chicken islet or the egg that birthed it? Seemingly woman-formed, a stone self-portrait. Drive Tertin traced her pregnant body, and so it was the egg. First question, curiosity. What will the child be? Which role should we assign? They'll have no choice but to resign to it. Boy, man, girl, woman. No choice. Your life came up retroactively designed, and why must we believe the lies? These stories we've been sold, commercialized, perfected, horned, youth. Ark, she groaned, her body loaned to chickens on terrible cock-a-doodle-doo. Whatever shall we do, by his own depraved jive? Other than lie down, take it, die. Wait, why? Nay, I took a hit of, pain. I can't bear any more. It's exhausting, and I can't bear to lose you any more. Like how I wasn't there to see you dancing in your flag. How I wish I could hold you when you're sad. Why did you have to go? Don't you know we're still here trying to hold on and keep us holding on, and so I took a hit of, pain. I can't bear to lose you any more. Please stay, she said. Chaos reigns. I can't bear to lose you anymore, so I took my own life's head in my hands and by the reins, and I can't bear to lose you, sweet girl, anymore. Why did you have to go like that? What drove you like that to go that deep? And in the moments between when you played those keys, I saw the old you, new, happy, free. There's more to life than pain, so please don't go. I will carry you through this unrelenting rain. Please stay. Dedication to me, to you, to everyone, to no one. Sometimes we are everyone. Sometimes we aren't anymore. To Jay, to Nay, to Lee, to C, to Mom, to me, to the dead and to the living. Hold on, hold on. Let go of the heaviness. Heaviness is the root. It isn't moving. Let go of the expectations. Things change. Hold on to the love. Keep close to the pain, yes, and yet, holding on to love, we will remain. Pay attention to the light weight. It moves with the seasons and the wind and rain. Let go of assumptions. They serve no purpose. Ask questions, please, and try to answer them with understanding of alternative possibilities. What can I other say than I know nothing for sure, even hope, and yet wonder and graceless eager hunger for it, and less so devoted. Hope's consequence. Weak is powerful, weak and mournful, perilous imbalance. Have you eaten, friend? Have you need of water? Or perhaps a need to bathe? Safe to heap and collapse or release so disastrously. Have you need of the future? Sutured up with creed we are, perilous imbalance, weak is powerful. I want to talk to you about the way I have been weaving up a myriad of feelings, bouncing, hapless, bumbling, lost. All in around my burning mind, anxiety, fear, confusion, disarray, apathy, chaos, shame. I sought them, feed them to my anger. Fiery serpent prey attained. I feel it surge and deftly weaving grief and sorrow. Let it rain. These two strong energies are non-stop coursing through my veins. Their mixture with anger makes direction, purpose, and perspective, which can easily be further shaped to action, kindness, love, and used to heal the pain. So thank you, shame, chaos, apathy, and disarray for giving me the energy to clarify confusion, simplified hope shining dimly through, calming the anxieties and fears because I care about you, sister, and I care about you, brother. And if they don't get it yet, how can we light the way? How will we arrive together, willing each other to see each other's needs and meet them willingly, each other to see the way we can care for each other, patient, wild, free, we can care for each other. Both the strong and the weak, unite. We can care for each other, through the dismal and the bleak, unite. We saw the good times coming to an end, so better new ones can begin, unite. We felt these bad times coming to an end. Seems like what we've done we can't rescind, but at least we can build a better future. See these raging wildfires to send embers, ash, and feed and fuel a brighter future, unite. Foreseeable conditions, I try to keep the water calm, to keep my head afloat. Why do I seem to sink deeper each time, but come out ever quicker? Now it lingers, so defined, the murky depth. For one halted day, I thought I touched the bottom. After my gliding descent, already I arise, dripping seawater, savouring simple foods, surprised again how good it feels to be alive, like an infant, so surprised it hurts, again. Who put me here, and why? Doesn't Mother know that I no longer desire to endure this damp, smouldering pyre? I miss you broken too, enduring why? What more can we even do without continuing to give love, to each love? When was love outright mistaken, forth with thenceforth unto each unmissing monotonous to synaptic diatribe of power and honest, and forgiving disrespect? What more can we do but otherwise continue to reveal and, shadowed, guide? Sage, oh, she said I don't mind, how? No sense believing otherwise. And I've been hungry since the dawn of humankind. You can be kind too, that's all right. Might as well try. Why not? Why? Fear to lose a fave, to base, and shame we fear to gain, oh, don't you know? We're amped up, terrified, and ever how we so relied on this and that, and the ideals. We live in fear. Wired up, connected, ears and eyes all around, seeking a peek, and so I leak a little information now and then. Said I don't mind, that's quite alright, indeed, it's me, and I'm in fight or flight, and baby no one taught me. I learned how to fly. To sound, these men and them, their owners, oh my, they think they own the sky, the earth, the myriad, and I have never owned a thing of consequence in my entire life, except for my own mind. Fat lot of good it's done me, rattled and afraid, and still I try to keep it tidy and alive, but I've been riddled, puzzled, pizzicato, plucked and played along this path, this life my back's blue page is splayed, composed of bullet holes, and why? No one deserves to die upon this pigsty planet. My, oh why? So keep it swept, take time to cry. It'll be okay. I've said it once or twice. It'll be okay. He said again, scribbled on a red napkin. It's festive. There's just one catch. Unending strife. So we believe in harmony. Kind rhythmic beats in time. Error, it's more of a pattern, a way of things, a road you can go down, a thread, a rope you can hold and follow, an icy stream, we are its leaves. I am a woman with the attributes of men, developed due to errors in biology and culture. That is to say, I am a human error, but it's more this feeling, this presence, this brilliant guardian angel, this mother, someone you can hold and follow. O silent mother, we are your leaving. I am a woman with the attributes of women, developed naturally. I am an error. I am correct. Halted, the gears of humanity are grinding and people are dying. I am learning who I am and people are dying. This has never been different. Maybe it will always be the same. Futurism. Stop trying to think into the future. Life is the only thing faster than time. At high speeds, time stops flowing. You too will surpass time one day. Until that day comes, revel in slowness. Live and move slowly, mindful, attentive. By merely slowing down, you will not stray. You may still stagger, and you may still fall, but strain likes company, and you will have become too slow to keep up. Cold, the sober me can handle fear and pain, and yet she chooses to fade away, temporary reprieve from what cannot be undone, eating scraps and holding on. There are ways of being. I want to become that which seems impossible. I want to answer when my guardian angel calls me. Will she answer when I need her? Is my question, or will I answer for her? Chemical wash, exhaust me, spend me. So I spent the last $20 on cigarettes and a pint. Extend me, callous, careful with words, but not with my body. Careless words, which limit and are limitless. Stifle me, captured, carried by the weight of the air that breathes me, undone, unspelt. Counterbalance, please. Held by the splintered columns of my healing that remember. The interference of integrity contains me, skeletal. Suffering fragments falling from my broken shell. That I may step out. Someone said, be broken to be whole. If I am broken, wholly, light remains. A small dim light, not yet extinguished, fallen to high grasses, threatens to ignite, threatened, and yet threatening. I ask for only, offering my own forgiveness. Flat, touch the keys and your soul escapes. How can this life even be so perfect? Pressure builds, or weight is lifted, here, there. If things are going so well, why is everything so hard? What does it mean to be soft like water? Today my sister sent me pictures of home, water road stone, shaping and erasing. The house statue does up and spat us out confused. Who are you? Who meet me? Why do you make me tremble? I want to give you my fear. A dry house plant, withered, living, helpless to do anything but survive. Forlorn spirit house departure. I haven't slept, really need to pee. Everything hurts and I feel so tired. Thank you for having me. How far to civilization? You're welcome here. There's no need to either go or stay. Be with us here. Without, with yourself there. Within, stay. Camper cab, think carefully, he said. There are greater things than us, than him, than technology. When I got home, the oven was sitting open to warm the house. By dawn he left invisibly, and I lay in the sunbeam where his body had been. No format, no history, no walls. The warning was that it felt good. Never a breath apart, interrogated. Left to dwell and dream of the good, the passionate, the promised. Let me help you. She said, let me help you get into the car, or I'm leaving you at this campsite, and I don't give a damn how you get back. And I went back. Next evening, the following day, when once more night fell, by our own dry journeys passing and the remorseless reappropriation of time, when did I forget? And what took you so long? We revived to remember neglect. What a joyful action to regret. When did time surpass us? The grounds have fallen through the sieve, and as we've seen the clock sound seem in an unending dream, a stream of fragments drifting on a screen that read, void function, reset scene, and time again divides us, united only by our minds as if the barrier's been again unearthed, refound. Here we lay, appropriating furious calamity, as if everything is going to be okay. Cyclic growth pattern, it seems, between the new moon and the full I enter a regressive, emotional state. Emotional pain is like a choppy sea, battering me, submerging. I have also been learning to use emotions as fuel. During this emotional phase, if I remember the ritual, I am able to transmute fear into determination. First I bound the fear with anger, and then I quickly kill the fear with sorrow. This grants my fear perspective, and before long I feel motivated again. So far I have consciously observed 10 of each phase, and now I am in the second observed emotional phase. This childlike state, the phase of the mind during the unemotional, quiet phase coinciding with the waning of the moon. I feel calmer, yet completely dead inside. This phase I associate with the heart and older spirit, and my heart is perpetually broken in these moments. Now, I focus not upon the present, but upon the futures, reprioritizing scenes as seen in the small window overhead, so I can rest my head, and between me, speak softly, that we may, gently, tend to sorrow's needs. Ceaseless, sky man, Are you telling me that I cannot? That beyond my perception lies an alternative, already forgot. Above all else, my hope is that we heal. Slow, hit those brakes, broken to break. No way else forward, but together. So we wait, and we train, and at some point nothing can contain us. Our abundance of compassion given, patience gained. Epitaph. Whoever said we are the epitome of human failure may be admitting responsibility for past ignorance, and they said they'll be together forever. But sorry's air. Work hard is declined unto whoever defined the distance of the lines between the long drive, the beginning, and the end of life. Intending to make memories, intensity cascaded through our intake never questioned. Beg the need prescribed by internet TV. I am your doctor, and your recognition is my greatest deed. Considering the lessons you've taught me, like fucking greed will quietly leave us, and they think they're free to bleed us. Toss us in the trash, forget to feed us. Never believe you freed us. Fine, forgive us. I am giving up. Faith, what does she mean to have faith? Is she blindly trusting the unknown? Will she suffer, grow? Knowing becomes we all lose. Knowing because wounds all heal, please. Spacefaring ancestors, understand this is not easy. Each of we are trying not to die. We learn blame and jealousy, not compassion, not even autocorrect knows it, making it automatically incorrect, and we'll soon be trained to forget. Our powerful minds fully replaced by endless streams of the raw, competitive emotion of house cats, ranked, and now performed. Fudge recipes, oh my dear kind, stupid, simple, tedious, delirious body. Why are you so panic, desperate, fear, cry, screaming, unseen, unheard, unloved? Maybe you need a family, maybe you need a home, maybe you need time to heal, less time alone. What is it that you fear? To die? To live? And when it hurts, sad voices whispering, do you remember to write? To have a talk about it, put your thoughts down somewhere in a form. A word, within, and unrecoverable data points collided with some surface, paper, tease, built to play and record memories. How many times have you forgotten who you are? So read the notes and try again, please. The notes contain the recipe. Damn, be afraid of the despot's design. Be afraid when heaven sends rain. Be afraid when the last well dries. Be afraid when you see us with your eyes. If you're scattered, witless, scared. Tell me you're plain wants and dismays. We're not the first to witness the night's marking of the day, and with twice checked finesse you might won't burst in flames, nor will your hovel drown in pinpoint avalanche of rain, until it does, and that's the way. Angels said be not afraid, tried and true, hot stew, want some, not yet, maybe it's you, afraid of you, one sigh, then the other. See each other, shake, oh, take time, break, eat up, I'll be fine, this world ain't mine. We can iron out the kinks, see it through, but all of us, you know, we're waiting on you. So I decided to wait on you like, here's the menu, want cheese? Yes, an avocado, please, be not afraid. Said once they, their reinterpolation is their brain, be not afraid to adjust the frame. Thank you. Healing is possible. You're loved and beautiful, with your kind heart heated, duly seeded like the seasons, like the waves upon the shores of this sea, darkening with our waste decay. Land animals have taken, given, sometimes, imitated. How much more remains to live? Our hearts, they're needed. So please, will you too, stay with us, heal, remain. When the next wave comes, move out of the way. Hold on, keep on. Save time, dimension, forgiveness. I loved you yesterday and I love you again today. Forgive yourself. It'll be okay. Up, down. What difference does it make? Movement is change, as growth is healing, is grace. We've got this. Now together. Give love, play. Work hard, be gay. What's normal anyway? Remember the day. This ain't a stage play. Forgive the endless grey. time to draw lines, not in the sound, in the delicate fray, and so our gentle ways alleviates all pain, infinitely many, one brain, unite.